coming to you live each day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, happy Friday. Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Y'all wouldn't believe I had my whole deck roll ready. But I stepped out, I went out, and I came back in, and I did not know it get rid of, oh, god dang. Let me go back and get it. I had 10, damn. Shoot. I had 10 things I got to put back in here right quick. But anyway, hey y'all, I'm a put them back in here while I speak to y'all. God diggity dog. I did not know that if you step out, because my volume wasn't working. I didn't know if you exit out of the studio that it takes out your setup. So I learned something. Child, I was ready for y'all too, baby. How y'all doing on this Friday with your girl Amoira on this beautiful Friday? Oh shoot, I don't mean to put it up there yet. Hold on. Well, let me see which one that one say. How can they expect child support when they're trying to ruin? Okay. That's not one of the ones that I want to show. Hold on. They all so small. Oh yeah, I want to definitely put this one up because I want to put this one up first, baby. Hold on. Y'all doing all right on this Friday? I'm mad at myself, y'all, that I freaking cleared my I had 10 slides ready for y'all, baby, ready to rock and roll. I just hope I get the 10 back up. But if not, baby, we know how to move around. We know how to adjust. I got so many. So let me tell y'all what I'm doing. Let me just be transparent. So we're gonna be on this topic for a minute, okay? Because the reason why I say is because I was sent so many old screenshots, okay? Some that y'all have probably totally forgotten about. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all for dropping them pink and purple hearts in that chat. Light it up, y'all. Light it up, baby. Thank you. Thank you for remembering. Light the chat up, baby. We are definitely celebrating awareness to DV and awareness to breast cancer this month. So light it up, please. And thank you. Pink and purple hearts all up in this chat. Light it up, light it up, light it up, please. And thank you. Light it up. Hey, Callie. He says, I think this Callie. Truth Speaks with Callie and Miss Sean. Hey, Callie and Sean. It says, I'm more my sister. Shout out to you and the sisterhood about to start the shift in a little bit, but listening in. Okay, thank you for your listening. Hey, make sure you hit that thumbs up too, though, please. And thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Ooh, I want this one too, baby. Oh, yes, I definitely want this one, honey. I want to put this one up. But y'all light that chat up and listen. I have gone across the screen that why this one ain't coming up for me. It's okay. I screenshot it. That everything that I say on my channel out of my mouth is based on my opinion, okay? I'm definitely not trying to defame nobody's character, all right? I'm just here to talk about what I'm seeing, what I've seen, what I've witnessed, what I've heard, what I've absorbed. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just doing that. All right. So I'm definitely not trying to defame nobody's character. Thank y'all so much for lighting this chat up. Okay. So I'm going to stop here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to bring more out. But baby, child, at this point, I don't even know which one I want to show first. But honey, let me just put this one up, baby, because this is laughable, baby. Y'all get in here. Share this live out, honey. Share this live. Share this live. Share this live. Hold on. Somebody just text me. Let me just see what they said. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. I like. Ooh la la. All right. So listen, y'all. Y'all thumbs up this video, baby. Thumbs up this video for your girl, please. And thank you. Make sure you got your water, your tea, your alcohol, whatever you're sipping on right now. Make sure you got it, your coffee. I don't know what you're drinking, your lemonade, your juice, whatever, milk. I don't know. Your wine. Make sure you got something to sip on. Now, I do have a goal. Today is Friday. We're going to do $5 Friday or 10 or 20 or whatever you want to give. If you're feeling giving tonight, go ahead and do that. I do not have my coffee link pin. So let me do that. Also, let me do this right quick. I would like for you guys to go ahead and purchase your Nate gear, okay? Your Nate shirt, Nate cup, Nate something, okay? So let me just drop that right quick, okay? And we're gonna pin that. We're gonna pin the Nate one up top, baby. We gotta make sure we get our gear because y'all know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to flood the timeline with all the Nate gear. So hold on. Some of you guys have already gotten yours, and some of you guys have not. Even if you cannot afford the bundle, I do ask, please try to get a mug. Support me in that way. I really do want mass participation. Those that really support me, I do ask that you get it, please. Because y'all know what I've been through with and I ain't no victim or nothing because I slayed them motherfuckers too. However, let me put it up right quick. I was named this before ever even doing a live, okay? I went up on a panel, which I don't even have a problem with the guy now that named me that, but baby, they didn't took it and went all the way anyway. But the guy that named me this, I went on his panel to basically say, hey, you know what? She's human, just to say Briana was human, basically to give her some slack. And baby, they call me all type of derogatory names and corned me, and they misgendered me from then on out. Okay. So I have been called Nate for actually almost 3 years now. Almost 3 years. Again, I ain't no victim because I cussed them motherfuckers, slammed the fuck out. And y'all already know that. So I'm definitely not trying to be no victim, but I do want to change the narrative. So I am asking for full support if you are a real supporter of mine. Okay. If you are a real supporter, even if it's just the mug, I am asking for everyone to purchase. The link is above, pinned above. I am asking for you to either purchase a mug, a t-shirt, or both. If you can do both, please do so. But if not, can you please at least get a mug? Okay. Because honey, we switching this thing. They can call me Nate for the rest of the miserable, pathetic ass lives. Okay. Because that's who I am. I'm Nate. I never accept toxic energy. Okay. We ain't doing that over here. So if you can, please get your Nate gear. Please get your Nate gear. She said, I will after the trip, one thing at a time. I have to pace myself. Okay, Tamika. Well, you know what? I don't know if you can get it at the I don't know. The date is closing up. The date is closing up. The date is closing up. So anyway, if you can get it, if not, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. But if you can, I know when y'all see me drop these photos of everybody in their t-shirts or holding their mugs, y'all gonna be like, hold on. I want one. Add my picture. I want to be included in the video with all the Nate gears. I'm telling you, okay? And I'm gonna be like, sorry, okay? So get your Nate gear. We will be doing a whole video on everybody that's sporting the Nate gear, okay? Okay, that's how we gonna, poop in their face. All right. So grab your Nate gear. This is the color of the shirt. And this is the mug. All right. So go ahead and grab your Nate gear. All right. She said, dang, Candy, you over there eating good. I know. Did you see that? Girl, Candy is doing the damn thing. Candy food looks so good. So anyway, y'all, let me put this back up. Y'all, can y'all read that? What does it say? What does that say? Y'all, when I saw this one right here, right? You listen, I have about 82 different posts from Sage in the City. Okay. Whether it's Sage in the City Reacts, Sage in the City Reloaded, Sage in the City, whatever, right? I have about, how many did it say? I think it said 82. I have about 82 different posts, right? So far. I know that you guys are sending me more and more, but I appreciate what you guys have sent me. Okay. All right. She said, I got my blue Loud Talkers long sleeve t-shirt. I'm taking it to Disney tomorrow. Thank you, big sis. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. She said, well, let me go stand on my head tonight. Pop, lock, and drop it weekend. Girl, go on and pop, lock, and drop it then, baby, honey. Pop, lock, and drop it. Even if you only need the $20, baby, okay? $20 to buy you a mug. I think it's 20 or 25 or something like that. It might be 22. I don't even know how much it is, but go ahead and grab your mug. Go ahead and grab your t-shirt or grab both, okay? So, do y'all see this on the screen? SAGE, Sage, baby. Sage, honey, she broke it down. Sage always gonna expose. Okay, SAGE. That is what she said. Sage is always gonna expose, honey. Why they didn't see that then? Why didn't they see that then? Sage always gonna expose, baby. We saw it. And that's what she's trying to do now, baby. She is trying to expose. Now, what's funny to me is I actually do believe Sage in the season and Miss Sage in the city and Miss Season is operating from a different lens. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? How many times have we heard that people can have split personalities? Raise your hand if you, or put a one in the chat, if you even know of somebody with a split personality. They're one way at one point, and then they are another way at another point. Y'all know anybody like that? Let me see them ones or twos. Two for no, one for yes. Do you know anybody that has a split personality? I mean, they are straight up two different people. I believe this is what we are dealing with. But because she's not really running the Sage page anymore, I think she comes out with both personalities now on her Miss Season page, the real Miss Season page. I think some posts, right? She is Sage. And I think the other posts, she is Miss Season. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? She said, I agree. She seems bipolar. Bipolar as fuck. Do you hear me? Because look at this one. Who in their right mind, knowing what this lady has done, would believe that she would type something like this? Now, she reshared this 10 hours ago. And I'm going to tell you why. She said one of the cruelest tactics of abuse is silencing and shaming the victim. Silence protects the abuser, not the survivor. Shame belongs to the one who caused the harm, not the one who endured it. And then she salutes because she actually believes that shit, which is actually true. Let's not. What she said is true. But what I don't believe is it came from her. The very woman that did the very thing to another woman. How dare her come out of her mouth? That's why I'm telling you, Sage and Miss Season live in the same body. They just speak at different times. Miss Season really don't believe that she attacked, bashed, drug Briana. She don't believe that. Why do I say that? Because there's no way in her right mind that she can feel any type of way by coming out here now saying the cruelest tactics of abuse is trying to silence and shame the victim. The very thing that she did, she is now saying that's the cruelest tactics of abuse. What? Are you kidding me? If trying to silence and shame a victim, right? If that's one of the cruelest tactics of abuse, then why did she do it? Huh? Why did she do it? Now, I had a whole Rolodex of posts that I was going to put up, and I'm still going to put them up, but I got to figure out which is which, okay? So if I don't, I may have to go back and grab some more or whatever. But anyway, let's put this one up right here. Y'all remember when Briana lost her position on the panel? When she was supposed to be on the panel with Megan Good, and they received a lot of phone calls, emails, DMs saying, if y'all have her on this panel, we're going to boycott and cancel you and all this other shit. Y'all remember that? I'm pretty sure a few of you guys remember this. Well, after it came to the internet, or after Brianna picture was taken down, right? And it didn't have Brianna picture on it no more. Brianna picture was removed because the doctor actually removed Brianna and replaced her with other people. Well, Miss Season took to her page and said, now that's much better. These beautiful women do not class with little girls such as yourself. Little girls, she said, little girls such as yourself. Okay. They don't want self-absorbed adulterers, liars, bad mothers who don't cook nor clean, etc., and who lie about being abused on their panel. The audacity is audacity. The audacity is audacity. It is audacity. She literally called Brianna a self-absorbed adulterer, liar, bad mother who don't cook nor clean. How does she know that? Was she ever in the house with Brianna? Huh? Or with both of them? Was she ever in the house? Do she know that Brianna didn't cook nor clean? What did she do? Well, let me tell you what she did. She listened to the man that she was sleeping with, LaTruth. She listened to him, lay down, and dog his ex-wife to her. And she believed everything. And what did she do? Let me just back up a little bit. The name of my title tonight is Miss Season Thought She Could Outshine Brianna. Now she's crying the same tears. Let's go over a little bit about when a woman tries to outshine the ex, okay? Now, I have touched on this a time or two, right? But I want to touch on it a little bit more tonight, all right? We may be a minute, so get comfortable, okay? Get comfortable, all right? But listen to this. What do we do when we meet a man, right? The first thing, not always, this doesn't happen with all men, immature men, the first thing they want to do is try to tell you about their past, their ex, what they ex didn't do that they should have did, okay? Hold on one second. Hello? I'm sorry, I didn't even know I hit mute. How did I hit mute? Okay, anyway, that was Candy telling me that Sherry Mack made a good point, saying that boomerang, remember the last video Miss Season made, so y'all know it's her, the boomerang. Okay, so she used the boomerang in the Sage in the City, meaning return right back to you. And she posted it, you know what I'm saying? Or she even talked about the boomerang in her last video. She said that she sends boomerangs every time LaTruth tries to harass her, she sent 10 boomerangs back. Boomerang, 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 boomerang. Okay. So right here, she tried to send a boomerang right back to Briana. Okay. She tried to send a boomerang back to Briana, not even knowing the full story. Okay. Not even knowing the real deal. Not even knowing what Briana was going to be talking about this day on the panel. Not even knowing. But she was so happy that she celebrated Briana's loss, right? All because she sat down, laid down, should I say, and listened to LaTruth pillow talk with her, same way he did with Simone, right? Pillow talk and talk shit about Briana, and she believed it all. She wasn't in this lady's home. She don't know if this lady didn't cook for her husband. We pulled up videos right on our own channel and showed where he was eating spaghetti that Briana had cooked for him, and he was fucking it up. And if Briana did not cook, then how the hell he was almost 300 pounds? Huh? Now, when you young in a marriage, you don't cook as much, right? Especially one, if you wasn't taught, or two, we just young. When you get married young, you do things a little different than you do when you're married older. Okay. I wasn't a big cook when I got married at 18 years old. Hell. Matter of fact, I think I told y'all I used to cook hamburger helper all the time. Because, girl, I knew how to do that, right? And my then husband told me, if you make hamburger helper one more day, I'm going to divorce you. He said that to me. He did. If you make hamburger helper one more time, I'm going to divorce you. I was 18 years old. Shit, I was doing what we could afford, okay? And I was doing what I was good at. I was good at making hamburger helper. Would I make that now? Hell no. Would I feed my husband hamburger helper now? No, I would not. Okay. So Briana was doing what she knew how to do. All right. At that time. But this woman that's 20 years older than her says they don't want to self-absorb. First, she called her little girl, right? These beautiful women do not class with little girls such as yourself. Calling her man's ex a little girl. Okay. She was old enough to be her mama, right? Little girls such as yourself. They don't want self-absorbed adulterers. Imagine that for a second. She don't know if Miss Briana cheated on him or not. She just listened to what the man she was laying down and sleeping with said. She don't know anything about Briana. She don't know if it was facts or not. There were never no receipts that Briana ever cheated. But she called her an adulterer, and then a liar, and then a bad mother who don't cook nor clean, baby, and who lied about being abused on their panel. Now, Briana came out multiple times and said, I'm talking more mental and emotional than I am physical. But now Miss Season want to try to say, abuse come in many forms. It's not just physical, you guys. It's emotional too. What? Huh? We can't hear you. We can't hear you because we thought you didn't know what that meant. Okay? All right? She did this. She did it with joy. And she sent a little boomerang back to Briana like, there, I got your ass. I got your ass right back at you. We got you taken off of the panel. She wanted to cancel her, remember? You remember when she put up cancel Briana? Let me grab that one right quick. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Was it cancel or boycott? I think it's the same. Boycott Briana. Boycott Briana. That's the same as cancel Briana. Boycott Briana. So she was more than happy to see Briana being taken off of this panel. But now all of a sudden she wants to come out and repost today. Now, I think she has turned off her comments for anyone that is not subscribed to her page. I think she's tired of the people attacking her. So you have to be a subscriber in order to be able to comment, I think so, or whatever, right? Or maybe it's just on certain certain posts. But this is one she reshared, right? That says one of the cruelest tactics of abuse is silencing and shaming the victim. But did she think about that when she was recruiting other people to silence Briana? Let's look at this one right here when she says, Everybody got their shot out. So now we don't have to hear about that ever again. Who knows what she is referring to? Let me know in the comments if you have any idea of what this lady is referring to when she says everybody got their shot out. So now we don't ever have to hear about it again. What was she talking about, you guys? Do anybody remember? Everybody got their shot out. This is the recruitment list. Y'all remember? I got that too. Let me grab that right quick, honey. Now, I may not have the original recruitment list, but I have a recruitment list. Hold on. That was one of the ones I had up here and I took down on accident, but I'll grab it right back. Is this it? No, I think it's this one. Is this the recruitment list? Oh, shoot, it's telling me I got to take one down. Well, let me just take this down. No, I meant take it down. Okay, hold on. All right, let me see if it'll let me put this recruitment list up. Was it this one right here? Yeah. If you want to stay abreast of the tea, please go follow all of my favorite YouTube bloggers. We are about to crank things up a few notches, okay? Now, I'm going to call off these names. They may not be, well, some of them I know for a fact are not even blogging on this story anymore, okay? But some of them you will notice that they are, okay? So this is a list. She said Ashley D, Beyond Crapping with Retta, Chatty Cathy, Harmony Speaks, Catwoman Media, Latte World, Lupac Baby, Sage in the City, and Sweet Mom, okay? Now, this was, I don't even know. Oh, this was June 30th of 2023. Okay. June 30th of 2023, she put that list together. Now, it was way more people than that, but I think that she was only shouting out her faves or whatever. She said, these are all of my favorite YouTube bloggers. We're about to crank things up a few notches. Hashtag free LaTruth. Now, they wasn't even divorced yet. This is June of 2023. Things popped off in October of 2022. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 8 months into this, right? She was recruiting. Well, she was doing it before, but she was shouting out her faves, okay? Her favorites, YouTube bloggers that was going after Briana the hard way, okay? They were doubling down, tripling down, going after Briana the hard way. So they actually started throwing spitballs at each other at some point, okay? They were mad at each other. They used to drag each other, dog each other out. Y'all remember them days, right? Talk about each other, mama, daddy, sister, brother, dog, cat, and hamster, okay? And then they used to fight about who LaTruth was giving a shout out to and who he wasn't giving a shout out to, okay? They were fan the fuck out. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They was fan the fuck out. So she took it upon herself to treat them like children by saying, everybody got their shot out. So now we don't ever have to hear about that ever again. And she put so much emphasis on ever, like she's yelling at people, okay? Her grown tail was basically yelling at other grown ass content creators that was doing her dirty work. Why? Because she wanted Briana boycotted, canceled. Why did she want? Again, this is June 2023 when she was asking for Briana to be boycotted. She was sleeping with this lady's husband and she wanted her boycotted. She wanted her canceled, okay? She wanted her to be non-existent. That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. So for her to come out now and says one of the cruelest tactics of abuse is trying to silence and shame the victim, huh? Silence and shame the victim, and then says silence protects the abuser, not the survivor. Shame belongs to the one who caused the harm, not the one who endured it. That's that other part talking to her. That's the Miss Season. Because Miss Season don't think that she took a part of what the hell Sage did, even though they were the same person. They're the same people, you guys. She was very elated to see Bree kicked off a panel and even called her an adulterer, a liar, a bad mother. Talked about her cooking and cleaning. 20 years older. She's 20 years older than this lady, right? Older than this young lady, Briana. But yet she has so much nasty, derogatory things to say. That's why I don't buy the little I'm saved now in holy field, sanctified and all that or whatever. And I'm speaking for God. I don't believe that bullshit. I do not believe that bullshit. Okay. Let's put this one up. Tell me, how did I miss? Now, this is her talking. Tell me, how did I miss Miss Season saying that she is here to stay? Now, Robert had posted, me and Miss Season are doing some work in the garden. I love a woman who can teach me something. Remember, health is wealth. Fruit and vegetables help me heal and recover from cancer. And I don't know what else he said, okay? But he said he loved a woman who can teach him something. Now, he ain't say, I love Miss Season. See, Miss Season took this post wrong. See, in Miss Season mind, she heard, I love Miss Season. But he didn't say, I love Miss Season. He said, I love a woman who can teach me something. There she go reading between the damn lines, okay? She went and read between the lines. Tell me how I miss Miss Season say that she is here to stay. Okay? She is here to stay. Oh, Miss Season. Miss Season wanted this man the hard way. You hear me? She wanted this man the hard way. She heard in this post, this general statement post that he said, he mentions her and she go ape shit crazy and shares it. She go excited, probably panties wet and everything, and shared it. Why? Because this lady heard, I love Miss Season. He didn't say that. He says, I love a woman who can teach me something. Okay? She read into this shit. She read, I love Miss Season. No, Bookie. He didn't say I love Miss Season. He said, Miss Season, me and Miss Season are out here doing some work in the garden. Okay? I love a woman who can teach me something. Health, remember, health is wealth. Fruits and vegetables help me heal. Well, if she taught him anything, why he ain't got a garden? Do you see him out there with a garden? Is he growing eggplants and tomatoes? So what did she teach him? We still, like I said yesterday, we still see this man eating cheese sticks and pizza and fried chicken and burgers. Okay? You understand what I'm saying, right? You understand fried bologna sandwiches and shit, right? Hot dogs. All right? Spaghetti out the can and shit, right? We see that. We see him drinking wine, drinking liquor, drinking martinis and shit like that, sipping on martinis. What did she teach him? He damn sure ain't got no veggies growing in no garden. So what did she teach him? But there go another damn woman reading in the shit. Here come my grandmama in. I can hear my grandmama now say, you know what my grandmother told me, and I think I shared this with you guys before. She said, women hear what they want to hear. She said, if you shut your mouth long enough and listen to a man, he will tell you what he want from you. He would tell you his intentions with you. My grandmother told me that. Lord rest her soul. I miss all her wisdom. I promise y'all I do. My grandmother said if a woman shut her mouth long enough and listen with her damn ears and not her coochie, okay? She will hear exactly what a man's intentions are with you. But we be too busy talking that we can't hear. Because do you know when you talking, your ears closing up? You can't hear properly when you running your mouth. She was too busy running her mouth, right? And she wasn't hearing what the truth was telling her. She was hearing what she wanted to hear. So in this post right here, LaTruth says, I love a woman who can teach me something. And this lady shared it thinking that LaTruth says, I love Mrs. Season. He never says, I love Mrs. Season at all. Tell me how I miss Miss Season say that she is here to stay. Well, are you? Are you there to stay? Because it don't look like it to me. It looked like he discarded her ass to me. Okay? All right. Anyway, that's just one of the many. But let's continue. Oh, let's get to this one right here because baby, she was talking to me. She was talking to me. She says, keep in mind, Nate. Ooh, let's put Nate back up right quick. Oh, Nate, never accept toxic energy. See, I couldn't be her. I couldn't be embarrassed out here on the internet where a man is reducing me to nothing but a damn skit. That couldn't be me. We different. You understand me? We we different, okay? Keep in mind, Nate, I hold the last piece. Hashtag checkmate. And do you? Because it seems like I got that piece in my hand right now, baby. I got that piece in my hand. Now, let me tell you something. I read a comment earlier where one of the supporters said, she over here giving Amoira exactly what it is that she wants. Yeah, girl. You couldn't have said it better. You could not have said it better. Yes, 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 yes. You hit it on the nose, baby. You hit it on the nose. Yes, she is giving me exactly what I wanted. Yes, 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 baby, yes. But she said to me back in June of 2023, keep in mind, Nate, I hold the last piece. I hold the last piece. Remember this, you always have to hold on to a piece of the puzzle to see what their next move will be. Oh, really now? Really, Miss Season? She lost her last piece. She lost her last piece thinking that it was a bright idea to come out here and try to shade the truth, right? To try to speak her truth after she didn't try to silence his ex. After she tried to basically say, you lying on that man. So we are to believe that Briana lied on him, but you telling the truth. Baby, how is the story different? Huh? Briana was married to him. You was sleeping with him. How is it different? You want us to believe you, but don't believe Briana? Bullshit. 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 You don't get to do that. No, baby. You no longer hold the last piece, baby. I got it. It's in my hands, honey. And I'm going to play with it until I get ready to put it down. Okay? Until I get rid of it. Until I toss it off to the side of the river or somewhere, right? Toss it in the lake, the fire, the pit of hell, until I get rid of it. Baby, I got the last piece, baby. The last piece of the puzzle. Why? Well, because I sat back and I watched all this shit. Yes, I did. I sat back and watched it all. And you think I'm not going to say something about it? You think I'm supposed to just close my eyes and act like this shit is not happening? You think I'm supposed to just not even be caring? Somebody said to me in my inbox, which I'm not going to read the whole pathetic ass post that they sent me because I don't give no fucks at all. But what they said in it, you should have been past this saga. You think this type of tea is going to come down my timeline and you think I'm going to ignore it? Girl, go bury your head up under a pile of sand immediately. I don't give no damns what you think at all. The person that was in my inbox. That's why I shot them a bird and sent it right back. So if you haven't checked it, if that was you that was in my inbox this morning talking shit to me, check your inbox. I shot you a bird. That means fuck you, okay? That part. All right? But if you think I'm going to allow this to come down my timeline and I'm not going to speak on it, you are crazy. Even if I had moved on to another topic and I saw this, baby, I will halt. Honey, I could be talking about Jesus and I will halt talking about Jesus to come back and pick this story back up. Baby, this is mine. Do you hear me? And I'm owning this shit. This is mine. This is my pleasure to do. Are you think I'm going to miss this right here? Are you crazy? Talking about you becoming one of the other, a part of the 50 content creators bullying another woman. Girl, if you don't get out of my inbox with that fuckery, okay? I'm going to need you to get out of my inbox with that fuckery. So read it and catch them birds that I shot your ass, okay? And if anybody else feel that way, don't DM me about that because I'm going to cuss your ass out. I promise you I will. I'm going to cuss your ass out, okay? Not that I can't take constructive criticism, but please don't say I should have moved on from a saga when this type of tea is fucking spilling over. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is mine right here. This is mine. This is mine and every single person that was there from the beginning protecting Briana. This is for all of us. This ain't just mine, right? But this is for everybody that sat back and watched Sage in the city bash drag, you understand? And recruit people to try to bring Briana down. This is for us. And I've heard there's other people jumping on the bandwagon or whatever. Hey, they ain't got to hear nothing from me. I'm not bashing them. I'm not saying nothing. Their content is their content, okay? Their content is their content. But baby, this is my baby right here. This is my baby because even when they shut up talking about it, because they may do a live or two and then put it to rest. Baby, I got 82 screenshots to reveal from this hussy, okay? This is my baby. So if the person that said you ain't no real blogger, who blogs about the same thing 95% of the time, go bury your head in somebody else's toilet because this is my baby. You think I'm not going to miss out or you think I'm going to miss the opportunity to see all of this come to a close? You really think I'm going to miss out on this? And I'm waiting to see red so I can block your ass. So that's why I haven't blocked you yet because I want to see that you read what I sent back to you and I shot you 2 birds. And I want you to see both of those birds and then I'm going to block your ass, okay? So you won't have to see what I'm doing, all right? Talking about you tearing down another woman. Girl, fuck you. Fuck you. That part, okay? Now, back to what I was saying. That was just a brief. Okay, that was a brief. Because the audacity is real. Hell, at this point, I think it was seasoned in my goddamn inbox the way they was defending her, that ass. You understand what I'm saying? Talking about I've been a supporter of yours from day one. You ain't no supporter of mine telling me what I should be talking about on my damn panel. You are not a supporter of mine. You are not a supporter. You should have been past the damn saga. Well, don't listen. Don't listen. Okay. Now let me get my ass back on track, baby. Because the audacity is real. Now, there's let's talk about this one right quick. This one says, baby, according to the public record, Robert Hampton's attorney has petitioned the court and asked the judge to force action. They are sick of her stalling. What was she talking about? She was really believing the truth when he was saying that Bree was stalling the divorce when that joker was the one stalling. But she wanted that divorce to happen real fast. Why? Because she wanted her man. She wanted the truth, but for what? She still didn't get him. Huh? The divorce didn't happen and he still didn't put a title onto their situationship. He still didn't pass her a title. Now, I'm pretty sure he probably told her, hey, I don't want to get in no relationship or nothing until this divorce is final. I don't want to come out and call you my girl or nothing like that until this divorce is final. So she's sitting around here waiting for the divorce to be final, right? All up in their goddamn business. She should have stayed the fuck out of their business is what she should have done. She should have stayed out. She should have continued to get the shrimp, get it, go home, whatever, go out to eat, this, that, and the other, and just stayed out of it. But she all up in their divorce shit. According to the public records, no, the public records was Robert. According to the public records, my ass, we was around here buying the damn paperwork. We was buying the court records. She was getting them for free. Briana and Robert had free access to their court records. We around here buying court records, okay? So here she go, baby. Y'all know that Louisiana twang. Baby. According to the public records, Robert Hampton's attorney has petitioned the court and asked the judge to force action. They are sick of her stalling. Go look at Sage in the City Speaks. The divorce happened and he still didn't give her no damn title. He still didn't name her his girlfriend. He still didn't tell nobody that they was in a relationship because that's what she was waiting on. Oh my God, she wanted that man. She wanted that man so bad, and she believed the bullshit that came out of his mouth. She believed it. That's her own stupid ass fault. She believed it. She was happy to cancel Briana, right? She was happy to cancel Briana. She was happy to say, boycott Briana. I'm glad she off the panel and all this bullshit, right? But now, all of a sudden, she want to say, oh my God, it's the cruelest tactics of abuse to silence and shame the victim. It protects the abuser, not the survivor. How can you guys do this? It's not right. It's not right. Sage, always gonna expose. That's what she thought she was gonna come out here and do to the truth. She thought she was going to expose him the classic way. We talked about that yesterday. If you missed it, go back and look at my video from yesterday. We broke that down yesterday, how she thought she was going to be able to come out here. And let me tell you what she thought. And this right here, this is why I want to put this one back up. Because when I tell you I hold the last piece, I definitely hold the last piece. Why do I say that? When Miss Season unblocked us, because she unblocked us, that was strategically done. She wanted us to see her exposing the truth so that we can help her. And I thought about it at first. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, I'm gonna tell her story the same way I told Bree. But I had to told Bree's story, but I had to think about it. Because let me tell you what the dead giveaway was, right? When she put the checkmate up there, she put checkmate. I said, that's for me. That bitch thinks she's slick. She's saying checkmate for me, but don't nobody know it but me. I knew she was saying checkmate for me. She basically saying, I'm using that big mouth, loud mouth YouTuber that can't stand Robert, right? I'm going to use her to help me expose Robert for who he is. I'm going to use her like I use all those other content creators. She thought that she can use me. So, but it had to dawn on me. I didn't get it right away, but it was a dead ass giveaway. When she said checkmate, I felt it. I felt it. I said, this lady ain't saying checkmate for no reason. She unblocked me. She unblocked my whole crew, right? And she even announced that she did it. She literally came out and said, I unblocked everybody. I don't have no grievances or no grudges against nobody. And then she even in the comments, when somebody tried to call me Nate, she says, no, I'm not calling her Nate. Her name is Amoira. I said, this lady is trying to play in my face. You don't go from calling me Nate and all of a sudden calling me Amoira because you like me. We ain't made up. We ain't never apologized to each other. I said, this damn lady trying to play me the same way she played those other content creators. But see, she gave herself away when she said checkmate. Now, y'all know I told y'all already, I am an analytical thinker. I think outside the box. I don't do shit like, where that post at? I don't do shit like this and think a nigga saying he loved me just because he put Miss Season and love in the same damn sentence. See me, if LaTruth would have wrote that about me, I would have read this post 10 times and analyzed it. I would have analyzed the fuck out of this post. Seriously, I would have. 10 times. What did he mean by that? What did he mean by that? What did he mean by that? Right? I wouldn't have just looked at it and saw the word love and my name and be like, oh, LaTruth loved me. But that's what she did. So when she said checkmate, I said, she ain't putting checkmate for no reason. What is she over there checkmating for? I said, I see what Miss Season doing. She trying to use me. She want me to help her fight. And that's why she was like, I unblock everybody. God told me to start a new slate and I unblocked everybody. I don't have a problem with nobody. Baby, that's strategic, honey. I know how to be strategic my damn self. That's being strategic. She know I was going to hear it. And she know she was sending me a signal that I want you to watch me. I want you to hear me. And I want you to help me tear this nigga out the frame. Now, the person that jumped in my inbox earlier told me, if you wouldn't have never came after her, she would have felt comfortable enough to expose him. But you had to get in the way and try to drag her. Now she's never going to come out and expose him. That's why I said it may be Miss Season that was in my inbox. This is a person that claimed they're a supporter of mine, but ain't never sent me a hey Amoira DM ever in the almost 3 years that I've been out here. Girl, bye. Go sit your ass down somewhere, right? But nevertheless, I don't know who it was, and I don't give a fuck. They ain't my supporter, and I don't care. Okay, right? But they said if you wouldn't have never went after her, she would have exposed him. She would have came out. Now, because you came out, she's never going to come all the way out. I don't care about her coming out. I don't care what she does. I don't care. I don't even care to hear what LaTruth did to her. She didn't want the world to know how Briana felt, or Briana wanted to come out and discuss some things that happened in her marriage, whether she was right or wrong, right? She wanted to silence her and take her voice. You think that it's right that Miss Season come out and tell her part, trying to say you want LaTruth exposed? Let me tell you something right quick. Let me back it up. People that believed me, right, or anybody else that spoke out about LaTruth, they already know who he is. Whether they still like him or not, they know who LaTruth is. All right? Miss Season or nobody else can come out and expose LaTruth. LaTruth has exposed himself. People at this point know who LaTruth is. They know that he's a womanizer. They know that he's one way behind closed doors and one way out to the public. And they know that this man will use anything for content. They know who he is. Some people know that he's a narcissist and they okay with it. Hell, they like, okay, and I still like him. And guess what? I never wanted no one to, how do I want to say this? My intentions, and if y'all did not know, let me correct that today, okay? My intentions was never to get people to not like LaTruth. My intentions was never to ruin LaTruth. My intentions was never to bring LaTruth down. My intention was never to destroy LaTruth. My intentions was to say it took two people in a relationship to fuck it up, just like it takes two to get it together. My intentions was to show people that y'all are out here blaming a woman while protecting a man. So I said, since they gonna do that, let me do what I'm gonna do. It was never to bring him down. It was to shine light on his behavior, to shine light on his fuckery, to shine light on his lies. And I will continue to do that. Even after this shit right here, even after I throw the goddamn piece of puzzle in the river or the pits of hell. When I discharge the piece that I'm holding, Miss Season, I'm still going to call out Robert's behavior if he's still disrespecting women. Now, if he don't disrespect women, I'm not going to call him out. But if he's online disrespecting women, I'm going to call him out. He is on my radar. If Justin is disrespecting women, I'm going to call his ass out. Anybody that I have blogged about, if I see them disrespecting women, I'm going to call out their disrespect. I'm going to call out their behaviors if I see it. If I don't see it, that's one thing. But if I see it, I'm going to call it out. So But back to what I was saying. Miss Season thought that she could use me. Miss Season thought that I hated Robert. I don't hate Robert. I don't hate nobody. I don't even hate her ass. I don't hate nobody. I don't have it in me to hate anybody. That's not why I do what I do. Okay. For some reason, she thought I was gullible. She thought I was naive like her. What we call her? Naivete? Naivete. Naivete thought I was gullible like her or like those that were working for her at one point. Okay. She said, it's really hard for me to believe that when you lied on him and covered up job abuse, no one would ever respect you because of that. Now you still covering it up. You know what? Let me take a moment, y'all. Let me just one moment. I know y'all probably like, Amoira, don't entertain this, but let me entertain it for a second. If I covered it up, I came back and uncovered it, and I'm sure you saw that, okay, on my own channel. And that video got more views than I have ever gotten on any videos. I have over 50,000 people that watch me tell on my damn self. So Jerome Smith, you can take your lies to somebody else's channel, baby, because whatever I fuck up, I'm going to correct, okay? I hold myself accountable. So if you don't believe anything that I say, you can always exit stage left off my channel. And when you say no one will ever respect me, well, that's where you're wrong. Because guess what? I got 360 people, including your ass, in here listening to me. So when you come over here and listen to me, that means you respect me, okay? That means you want to hear what I have to say. So if you are in here listening to me, that means that you actually believe what it is that I'm saying. So either you can stay and be respectful, or you can get kicked the fuck out. But your choice, okay? You let me know if you would like to stay or leave, okay? All right, now that's enough on Jerome. That's enough on Jerome. We ain't gotta cuss him out. We ain't gotta put our focus on him. Okay, that was just one brief moment. All right. So anyway, now I ain't gonna entertain nothing. And now if he say something else slick, I'm just gonna block him, y'all. I ain't gonna be entertaining all the trolls. I ain't gonna entertain all the trolls. They can say whatever they want to say. All right. So now let's go back about this piece that I hold. Okay. So even after I throw this piece away, even after I finish displaying all these goddamn random ass posts that we still have of Miss Season and her bullshit, okay? Even after I throw it in the pits of hell, if the man is still disrespecting women, I will call him out on his behavior. Period. I will call him out on his misbehavior, his disrespect. Now, if he start respecting women, right? If he start respecting women, he ain't got to hear shit from me. Show women respect. Show women respect. Now I'm going to have to pause for a moment, just for a moment, because I want to show y'all something. Now, one thing Miss Season said the other day, she came out when she was in that blue, right? And she said, he'll poke and pick and poke and pick and poke and pick. LaTruth is very good at poking and picking. Let me tell you what LaTruth has done today to poke and pick at Miss Season, okay? All right? And then I'm going to come back. Robert is over there saying, go show my girl, Jenny, some love. Give a real one a like, okay? He's posting different females. Okay, let's get to, we got that one. Okay, where they at? Hold on. Oh, we got that one. We got this one. Go show my girl Tyler Monroe some love. Give a real one all the likes. Stay tuned for more content from us in the future. Go show my girl Lydia some love. Give a real one all the likes. Her and her daughter are so pretty. She's really talented actress, and I'm sure you've seen her in a lot of my skits. Go show my girl Amoira some love. Give a real one all your likes. Her and her daughter are so pretty. Why is he doing that? 1 female, 2 female, 3 female, 4. He's shitting and poking and picking at Miss Season. He's basically saying, don't go over there and like. Now, let me tell you, this is funny to me because without him coming out saying, don't like Miss Season, don't watch her, don't share her shit, don't pay no attention to her. How he says it is, go show a real one some attention. Go show a real one some loves. Go give a real one some likes. This is his way of saying, don't like Miss Season shit if you a supporter of mine. This is his way of saying, if you support me, do not support Miss Season. Okay? Not, wait a minute. Is he still in here acting a fool? Because I said if he behave, he can stay. No, hold on. All right, hold on. There we go. They gone. Y'all ain't got to worry about that no more, okay? Y'all ain't got to worry about that no more. Don't respond to the person no more, okay? Thank y'all. They gone. They can look from the outside, okay? Don't worry about it no more. Again, child. Anyway, again, he's saying, go show Lydia some love. Go show Tyler some love. Go show Amoira some love. Okay? Go show Jeannie some love. Okay? That is his way of saying, go and like their posts, their content, and don't like Miss Season content. Now, he did content with Miss Season as well. Do y'all see that he said go support Miss Season? Yes, he is petty, but he is petty and troll king. Let's just be honest. This nigga will troll the dog shit out of you. He did it to Briana. Why wouldn't he do it to her? He will troll the dog shit out of you. That's why I don't think she thought this through. Okay? I don't think that she really thought this through. Girl, you laid beside this man. You knew what he was capable of. You knew this. You helped him, remember? You helped him. But now he is being petty and he's basically shitting on her. Why am I laughing? Because it's funny to me. It's funny because she thought she held the last piece of the puzzle. Yeah. She thought she could use me and my platform to dig my claws into the truth. Okay? She thought that. Now, let me just say something right quick. See, now it got on my mind. The person that I just kicked out of here, right? They said, I'm a Bree supporter and I support Briana. And Briana has moved on. So why are you still talking about it when she said leave it alone? What are you talking? I'm exposing Miss Season. And this person in here talking about, that's how you know that it's a lie from the pits of hell. That's how you know that that's either Miss Season or one of Miss Season butt kissers. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that there's still a few people out there that's diehard Miss Season fans, okay? But literally, we ain't even pretty much talking about Brie no more over here. And I'm pretty sure whatever I say about Brie, I'm pretty sure she don't mind or whatever. I ain't saying that she want me bashing her ex or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure she ain't Brie ain't even watching all this shit, okay? So anyway, the fuck? So again, I hold that peace. Now, let me get back to what I was saying. I wanted y'all to see the pettiness of him saying, go follow this person, go show them some love, go like their shit and this, that, and the other. He's throwing that back in Miss Season's face. But again, Miss Season thought that she can use me, the loud mouth on YouTube, right? Checkmate, no, checkmate you, ho. Checkmate you. But she thought that she can use the loud mouth that went after the truth, she thought she can use me to help share her story. She didn't think that I was going to say, And I'm going to tell you something. I made that decision on my own because I had some people in my camp that said, Amoira, let's rally behind Miss Season. I said, the hell you say? The hell you say? Until she apologized to Briana, rally behind her, the hell you say is what I said. I made the decision on my own to say hell no because I know what she's trying to do. I know what this lady was trying to do. I know how to count. I know what 1 + 1 and 2 + 2 is. I know how to read between the damn lines. I know how to decipher bullshit when I see it and when I smell it. I know how to do that. Not everybody does. See, some people probably would have fell for the freaking banana in the tailpipe. And they would have been like, oh, just like the person that jumped in my inbox. Oh, this is good. Let's put all of our eggs behind Miss Season and let's drag Robert for filth. Girl, Robert already been drugged for filth, and I already told y'all that. The people that know Robert, they know how he is. Either they gonna believe his bullshit and accept it or not. I ain't trying to listen. Expose him, please. He's already been exposed. But if I want to like bring out a lie that he tell or whatever to refresh it, I'll do that. He is a liar. But the people that support him knows that he's a liar. He's a liar. Robert is definitely a liar. He will lie his way out of a damn brown paper bag. He's a liar, but he knows he's a liar. His family knows he's a liar. His exes knows. Hell, his daughter knows he's a liar. The man is a straight up liar, right? But it doesn't change the people that love him. They still gonna love him. And I ain't here to try to change their mind because I don't give a fuck at all, right? But she thought she could use me the way she used other people. The way she used other people. She thought I was gullible. She thought I was her. Nah, boo-boo kitty. Honey, Sage always gonna expose. And Amoira is gonna expose your ass, baby. Okay? For what you trying to do. But have the audacity to come out and repost 10 hours ago that basically is not right. It's cruel tactics, right, of abuse. One of the cruelest tactics of abuse is trying to silence the victim, is what she's trying to say. Because the reason why she reposts that, because now she sees that it's not just Amoira calling her out for her fuckery. She sees that other people have jumped on the train, right? She see that other people are not going to lay down and continue to play dumb to her tactics. They're not going to continue to be quiet to the bullshit that she has been doing. Now, she ain't just started this shit just the other day. We've been calling it out, but she's been coming out here and lying to who? To the people that she used. I'm not talking about him. Me and Miss Lysandra and I already had a conversation and she know what I'm doing. Me and Terry good, y'all. Me and his sister good, y'all. Girl, bye. Who you thought you was really fooling? If anything, those content creators should be insulted that she lied to them. She been trying to call this boy out for a moment. She just didn't know how to do it. She was tiptoeing. But the other day, I don't know if it was the Lord, the Holy Spirit, or what came over her, but she became angry. And I believe what was a dead giveaway is when she said, I'm snatching back all my resources. People like that. Girl, we know you ain't coming out here talking about no 2, 3, 4 exes ago about snatching back resources, right? We know that ain't what you doing. Coming out here talking about that was a dead ass giveaway. A dead ass giveaway. But I'm gonna tell you something else that was a dead giveaway that we missed. And thank you for the one that sent me this video. Let's play it right quick. My goodness. My lords, my Lord. We're gonna play this video and I want you to listen to it. I want you to listen to this video. Now, she reposted this video today. Reposted it. She reposted this video today. Now, I'm going to put this one up as we play this video. Y'all take a listen.
Narcissists always know when you know. They can sense it before you even say a word. And that's when the mask starts to slip. Here's why narcissists live in a constant state of anxiety. Deep down, they know they're deceiving, manipulating, and performing. The charm, the charisma, the importance, it's all an act. And when your entire life is a performance, you're always scanning the audience to see who isn't buying it. It's like a shoplifter. A shoplifter is hyper aware of cameras, security tags, and who might catch them. A narcissist is the same way. They're scanning for two things: who's naive enough to fall for that, and who's sharp enough to see the cracks in the mask. And when you're the one who sees through them, they panic. Because when the mask comes off, you see what they really are: weak, hollow, and clinging to deception as their safety raft. That's why they dodge you, smear you, lie on you, and rewrite your reality, anything but to face you, because you're not just a threat to their ego, you're a threat to their survival. So don't second guess yourself. If you feel the mask starting to slip, trust it. Because guess what? It is. And the narcissists know when you know. And that's when you finally hold all the power.
Okay. Let's go back. I didn't mean for that one to come up. So, you hear what she said, right? Now we're going to go back and listen to it, and I'm going to stop it on some important words that she said, okay? She said something about they always performing. Okay, listen.
Narcissists always know when you know. They can sense it before you even say a word. And that's when the mask starts to slip. Here's why narcissists live in a constant state of anxiety. Deep down, they know they're deceiving, manipulating, and performing.
Deceiving, manipulating, and performing. Always putting on a show. Always pretending that they are something that they are not, honey. Always performing, huh?
The charm, the charisma, the importance.
The importance. She said, "Do you not have it on the screen on purpose?" No, I can put it on the screen. Do y'all want to see it? I just wanted y'all to see how she talking about she hold the same goddamn um 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 checkmate, the piece of the puzzle. Let's go back.
Narcissists always know when you know. They can sense it before you even say a word. And that's when the mask starts to slip. Here's why narcissists live in a constant state of anxiety. Deep down, they know they're deceiving, manipulating, and performing.
Deceiving, manipulating, and performing. Deep down, they know they are deceiving, manipulating, and performing. Performing meaning they are acting like something that they are not.
The charm, the charisma, the importance.
The importance. Coming out here and acting like they are more than what they really are. The way she say the charm and the charisma. Look how she says look at her eyes when she says the charm and the charisma. Now, one thing that we can't take away from the truth. Now a lot of some of y'all don't agree, but the man is very charming to weak-minded women. He's very charming. He can get a woman to conversate with him, and we can't say he can't. They will conversate with him, probably even go out to dinner with him and sleep with them. He has swooped a lot of beautiful women off their damn feet, okay?
The importance. It's all an act. The charm, the charisma, the importance. It's all an act. And when your entire life is a performance, you're always scanning the audience to see who isn't buying it. It's like a shoplifter. A shoplifter is hyper aware of camera.
Now, when she say they're always scanning the audience to see who buys it, that's you know how now I will say this, the truth will come out here and test the waters. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. The truth will come out here and act a plum ass fool, right? And then this is how he tests the waters. He'll come back out and say, "Oh, I miss my mom," or "I love my baby girl, Amoira, and I got two beautiful daughters and a granddaughter, and I love all you beautiful women," right? And "Oh, my cancer, I heal from cancer," and blah, blah, blah. That's him testing the waters. He trying to see, did he lose y'all or are y'all still there? Y'all remember that time he did that disrespectful ass skit, right? And he says, it was a person trapped in the car, and they were drowning, and it was a real flood, right? It was a real flood, and the person in the car actually ended up passing away, right? From what we heard. But it was a anyway. He said something as distasteful as something about Briana. He used that thing and said, something about I can't remember exactly what he said, but it was very distasteful and nasty. And it was during a hurricane. And people was like, "Oh my God, this is the most disgusting thing ever. Take this off of your page." Now, because LaTruth don't like being told what to do, he didn't take it off for days. He left it up there. Now, eventually he did take it down. But LaTruth is a "y'all ain't gonna tell me what to do" type of guy. So he kept it up for some days and they ate his ass up. But guess what he did? He came back out and he tested the waters. How did he test the waters? He posted, "Oh, I healed from cancer. Hey, you got, he came out here acting like a whole victim, a whole ass victim. "Feel sorry for me. Have sympathy for me, please." He does. He tests the temperatures. He tests the waters to see if who have bought the nonsense that he comes out here with. He does. He does that quite often. But she laid beside him while he was doing it. So why come out here and say it now? Why come out and say it now?
It's- You're always scanning the audience to see who isn't buying it. It's like a shoplifter. A shoplifter is hyper aware of cameras, security tags, and who might catch them. A narcissist is the same way. They're scanning for two things: who's naive enough to fall for the act, and who's sharp enough to see the cracks in the mask. And when you're the one who sees through them, they panic. Because when the mask comes off, you see what they really are: weak, hollow, and clinging to deception as their safety raft. That's why they dodge you, smear you, lie on you, and rewrite your reality.
She said, "Dodge you." When somebody say "dodge you," to me that means maybe she is trying to call him and he won't respond, right? She said they dodge you, smear you, and lie on you. Hmm? Dodge you, smear you, and lie on you. The dodge, I don't know. Is she really calling that Joker? Was she really trying to get his attention? Is that why he came out and said that he'll post all these missed call receipts? Huh? All these text messages? He said, "You keep on, I'm going to show it all." So was he dodging her? Hmm.
You see what they really are: weak, hollow, and clinging to deception as their safety raft. That's why they dodge you, smear you, lie on you, and rewrite your reality, anything but to face you, because you're not just a threat to their ego, you're a threat to their survival. So don't second guess yourself. If you feel the mask starting to slip, trust it. Because
When she say you a threat to their survival, I don't even understand how she feel that she has that control. If Bree didn't have the control, right, to bury the truth all the way, now I believe that she could have, but she was silenced, right? But if Bree wasn't able to come out here and bury the truth or hurt his survival, how does she think that she was going to do it? How? Did she really think that she could do that? Did she really think that she can do that?
write your reality, anything but to face you, because you're not just a threat to their ego, you're a threat to their survival. So don't second guess yourself. If you feel the mask starting to slip, trust it. Because guess what? It is. And the narcissists know when you know. And that's when you finally hold all the power. Let's talk.
Okay, you hold all the power. Why does she want the power? Why does she want the power? To me, that is someone that is controlling as hell. It is not behavior to me. Why would you want the power over someone that you left back in February that you're no longer with? The power of what? I want, come on, y'all, talk to me. Would you want the power over your ex or over a narcissist that you used to deal with? Or would you want to cut all ties, throw the power back at his ass and move on? The power of what? That's when you hold all the power. Why does she want the power over him? She said she's a control freak and that's why he left her ass. She's so busy wanting to see him fail. She wants to see him go down. That's what I'm getting from this recording right here, right? You know, sit back and just and you threaten his survival. How? How are you threatening his survival? How does she hold the keys to whether this man sink or swim? I just don't understand that. How? Unless she, and what's she gonna do? Come out here and show us? And even it doesn't even matter what she comes out here and shows, right? Unless it's like I'm talking about just real devastating, right? Real devastating. But I can't think of anything that she comes out and share with us that will literally end him. Right? I don't see it. Unless it's something like real drastic that she done, you know what I'm saying, then hid. But I don't see it. I don't see how she still holds the power to anything. Because he ain't stopped talking. He's snapping back. So what power does she have? If she had the power over a narcissist, if she had the power over the truth wouldn't be out here shading her the way he's doing. And trust, the man is definitely throwing as much shade her way as he can. She has no power. That's why she's now cutting the comments off on her videos. And that's why she's saying shit like, if you laugh, I'm going to block you. Now, you know what? I got to find this simply because I just, I want to show this simply because she did this. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to have to go here to find it. I'm going to have to show it on, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. Give me a second. I want to show y'all something. This is how you know a person be so full of shit, right? This is how you know they be so full of shit. Okay. Here we go. I found it. Now, this was you know, I don't know when it was done because let me look at the comments. The comments are she uploaded it 2 months. No. She uploaded it 9 months ago, okay? 9 months ago it was uploaded, but I don't see the date. I don't see the date, but I do see where she uploaded it 9 months ago. All right. I want you to listen to this. Now, it says, respond to your haters or do snow angels in the snow. That's what she said. Respond to your haters or do snow angels in the snow. Okay. So basically, she was trying to say, I'm above y'all. I'm above the haters. I'm not going to respond to y'all. Why? Because I would rather do snow angels in the snow. Let's go.
Hey, we got this new challenge going now. Hey, listen, this evening,
Yes.
you got a lot of haters, man, and they stay talking about you. So I don't know, man. Most people like to respond to their haters. So I want to see what you're gonna do. I think you're gonna respond to your haters today, man. People they've been waiting for your response.
But
this is what I want to say.
Got haters, you ain't popping.
That's a fact. So
Okay.
I got a proposition for you.
What's that?
Respond to your haters today or do snow angels in that snow right there. And it's cold out here. I know you ain't about to do that because I'm ready to see your response too. I know you ain't about to get in that cold snow. Snow angels or respond to that. I said, wait a minute, you gonna do the snow angels?
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie. I would have just responded back. That's crazy. Oh my God. Your level of peace is different. It's different. Oh my God. You the GOAT. You the GOAT.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Listen, she the GOAT. Listen, respond to your haters or do snow angels in the snow. Listen, what happened to the snow angels? Because, baby, she done responded back a hell of a lot of times, right? Somebody said she looked like a damn fool. Listen, I know she feel like one now, right? Because y'all remember, and I did the video, and I hope y'all listened to it earlier. Y'all remember when Jaffe was doing a live, and she got up at 3:00 in the morning, and she just went ham on her community, not community board, but her Facebook, talking back to me during my live. Talking about, I'm laying up with him right now. I got my legs wrapped around him right now. He's my man. And he coming to eat dinner with me for Christmas. He's my man. So respond to your haters or do snow angels in the snow. I guess that only apply in the cold, okay? When the snow ain't on the ground, then she can't do no snow angels. So what does she do? She responds to her haters, talking about your level of peace. So if she had a level of peace, then where is it today? Where is it today? Where is her level of peace today? She talking about holding the power, right? You hold your power and you hold the key to their survival. If she was not responding to her haters and if she had a level of peace, she would not be worrying about whether her ex survived or not. Baby, you wouldn't give no dams. Let him go and do whatever. Because at the end of the day, if you think about it, right? At the end of the day, if what she said happened to her, people will see it again. We said that about LaTruth, did we not? We said another woman is going to come out and reveal him, right? We said it might not be today, next month, the next year. But if LaTruth is the person that these women are claiming that he is, LaTruth, his mask will fall off on his own. It don't take her. It don't take Briana. It don't even take me. But y'all, I'm a blogger, baby. I'm a blogger. Don't get it twisted. I am a blogger, okay? But time tells and a person tell on themselves. They tell on themselves. A narcissist will be exposed one way or the other. A narcissist don't go through life forever without the mask falling off. Why? Because they get too comfortable. They get too comfortable. And then they don't give a damn what other people think. They'll start doing that narcissistic shit out loud. They won't no longer want to hide it behind the scenes because they don't care. If they get enough flying monkeys, right, in their corner, then they will come out and act narcissistic right on camera because they know they're going to be protected. So he said her level of respect, level of peace is to be respected. Where that peace go in 9 months? That's why I said I believe there's two people living in her head. There's Sage and there's Miss Season. Because why did she have peace 9 months ago when she was still getting a D, but now she no longer have peace? The peace just gone. The peace left with the piece of shrimp that she was sucking on, okay? The peace is gone. Because where is the level of peace at? Where is it? This girl was out here. They broke up in February. She was out here in March showing another ninja, out eating and displaying another man. But yet, she want to call Briana an adulteress, not a good mother, a liar. You can't cook, can't clean. You want to talk about somebody that at least secured the ring. She want to talk about a woman that secured the ring, right? But she don't want to be talked about. She want to sit here and say things like, come on, you guys, one of the cruelest tactics you could do, one of the cruelest tactics of abuse is silencing and shaming the victim. She's trying to say she's the victim. That's why she reposted this today. Why? Because she noticed the people that she recruited is now speaking against her. They're no longer sitting down and pretending they don't see the shit. They don't hear the shit. They like, nah, you going too far. And we gonna pump your brakes right here and let you know we see you. So now that they're coming out, she can no longer use them, right? She can no longer trick them. Now they're coming out and talking about her. Now she wants to remind them this is one of the cruelest tactics of abuse out there, is trying to silence and shame the victim. Now that is abuse, trying to silence the victim, but she took part in this. She did this. The very thing. Why did she do it? Because she thought that she can outshine Briana. And now she wants her story. She wants Briana's story. She wants to get the recognition that Briana never got. She wants to play the victim role. Oh, y'all said play it again. Which one? The level of peace one? Hold on. The one that he told her level of peace is this and that? Hold on. Let's play it again.
This new challenge going now. Hey, listen, this season, you got a lot of haters, man, and they stay talking about you. So I don't know, man. Most people like to respond to their haters. So I want to see what you're going to do. I think you're going to respond to your haters today, man. People they've been waiting for your response. But this is what I want to say.
Got haters, you ain't popping.
That's a fact. So I got a proposition for you.
What's that?
Respond to your haters today, or do snow angels in that snow right there. And it's cold out here. I know you ain't about to do that because I'm ready to see your response too. I know you ain't about to get in that cold snow. Snow angels or respond to that. I said, wait a minute, you gonna do the snow angels?
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, I would have just responded back. That's crazy. Oh my God. Your level of peace is different.
Your level of peace is
It's different. Oh my God. You the GOAT. You the GOAT. Hey,
your level of peace is different. Your level of peace is different. Where is her level of peace now? Where is her level of peace now? It don't seem like her level of peace is pieces. Let me show you her level of peace right now. This is her level of peace right now. This is her level of peace right now. Exposing the truth. She said, I'm going to expose you, Joker. You had me wilding out there in that damn snow. I'm going to expose you, Joker. This is my level of, this is her level of peace right here. This is her peace, y'all. Oh, I can't even get this shit to play. Damn. Damn. I can't even get it to play. Anyway, I can't get it to play. But that's her level of peace right here. This is her level of peace. I don't know why I can't get it to play, but don't worry about it, y'all. But that's her level of peace. She out here. My level of peace is to expose you. Expose you. Because you hurt my feelings. You hurt my heart. You hurt my feelings. But this was her level of peace when Briana was going through it. Sage always gonna expose. Okay. Okay, Miss Sage. Miss Sage. Miss Sage always gonna expose. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, this woman literally thought that she could outshine Briana. She thought, that's why she said, what did she say? You can't cook, you can't clean, and you can't take care of no children, okay? You can't take care of your kids. You a bad mom. Can you imagine a woman that's 20 years older than another woman, right? And not just a woman that's 20 years older, but a woman that's 20 years older, and she's sleeping with this woman X, have the audacity to come out and put her mouth on her. Say things like, you was a bad mom. You was a bad wife. You didn't cook for him. You didn't clean for him. You didn't do none of that. She thought, let me go in, right? Let me tell you what she did, y'all. Let me put this on display. So what she did, she laid down and she listened to Robert and his burden, right? Robert felt bad because of the breakup. I don't care what nobody say. That brother, I mean, he felt bad because of the breakup, right? And she absorbed all of that. She listened to it all. She sat there probably over the phone or in his bed and listened to him unleash about Briana. Okay. Even if Briana didn't cook every day, we know for a fact that she cooked, right? Even if Briana didn't clean up every day, we've seen Briana sweep and mop the floor, right? We've seen that. But yet he laid his butt up there with this gullible ass woman, right? And said she don't cook, she don't clean, she don't take care of the kids, he probably even said that Briana don't know how to fuck, huh? You know what I'm saying? He probably even went there and told her, see, you do me different. You do me, you make love to me. All Briana wanted to do was just throw it back in a circle. But you make love to me. You talk to me nice. You do this, you do this. This woman sat there and listened to all of LaTruth's woes. And she made a vow to herself, I'm going to be different than this woman. I'm going to keep this man. I'm going to secure this deal, right? I'm going to outshine his ex-wife. So I'm going to do everything that I can to make him see me differently than he see his ex-wife, okay? Right? That's what she did. She wanted to heal him, right? But he didn't want to be healed. LaTruth wanted validation. LaTruth wanted her to believe his side. She's like, oh, I'm going to heal you. I'm going to heal your belly. I'm going to talk nice to you. You never have to worry about me calling you a bitch ass nigga. You never have to worry about me calling you Mr. Shrimpy, Little Bill, Little Bob, Big Teeth, Horsey, none of that. You never have to worry about me disrespecting you and saying ninja F you. I'm not going to do any of that stuff to you. I'm going to talk to you nice. I'm going to spoil you. I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to clean up behind you. The truth wasn't looking for healing. He was looking for validation. Okay? And her ass is the one that signed up, volunteered to be his nurse. Okay? She's the one that volunteered that shit. I'm going to nurse him back to health. That's why she's bragging about it now. Talking about all my resources. All my resources that I sent your way, I'm taking them back. I helped you. I nursed you back to the king that now you're acting out. You coming out here acting like you are. I nursed you back. That is her way of saying the truth wasn't shit when she met him. But she nursed him back, right? She wants credit for nursing him back, okay? But nursing him back for what? When she didn't even know the real diagnosis. She didn't trust and believe the real diagnosis. See, she ignored the red signs. So she didn't realize the diagnosis was narcissistic injury, right? She didn't know that LaTruth was dealing with a narcissistic injury. Bree told him at one point or another that she was okay. She'll go along with the bullshit of we broke up in the public, but let's still be together behind the scenes. At one time, she said, okay. And then she changed her damn mind and said, no, hell no, I'm not going for that bullshit. You either gonna be my husband all the way or don't be my husband at all, right? So he thought that he was about to do a Kevin on Briana. He thought that he was going to be able to get a divorce, go play, and then come back and be like, can I bring another woman? If you want me back, you're going to have to accept Miss Season or whoever the hell he was going to have. And Bree wasn't trying to hear that shit. So narcissistic injury is what LaTruth was dealing with, okay? She trying to nurse him back to health without even knowing the diagnosis. She sat there, laid with this man, and believed all the bullshit that he fed her. She's a bad mom. She's a bad woman. She's a user. She's an adulteress. She's an abuser. She's this, she that, she this. And what did Miss Season do? Repeated it, and tried to destroy her. Let's boycott this girl. I love him and I want him. And I am here to stay. I am here to stay. This woman, I'm telling y'all how hurt she is. You don't say things like I'm here to stay and I hold a special part of him in my heart, and no matter if he move on, I'm still going to be there, and he's still my man. You don't say that, right? If you don't mean it. She meant that shit. She wanted Robert so bad. So that's why this is tearing her to pieces right now. This is tearing her to shreds right now. Because this man dismissed her. She dismissed at this point. It ain't no coming back. It ain't no coming back. She is dismissed. First of all, she wasn't as important to LaTruth as she thought she was. She thought that she was important. Why? Because she provided him something temporarily. But that ain't what he wanted. That ain't what he wanted. She thought that she can outshine Bree, but she can't. She can't fill Bree's shoes. Bree did for LaTruth. LaTruth have come out and said it himself. He didn't know what love was until he met Bree. Raise your hand if you remember him saying that. I didn't know what love was until I met Bree. I didn't know how to love a woman until I got married. Raise your hand if you remember him saying that. I dropped my water bottle, but it's okay. Raise your hand if you remember him saying, I didn't know what love was until I met Bree. She thought she was going to outshine Bree. I'm going to fill those shoes. I'm going to cook for him. I'm going to fill his belly. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk nice to him. I'm going to let him go to the strip club and have other women dancing on him. And I'm going to allow him. I'm not going to nag. I'm not going to check his phone. I'm not going to raise my voice. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to be better than Bree. I'm going to be better than Bree. Now, why would a woman that's 20 years older, old enough to be another young woman's mom, why would she want to, one, compete? Because that's what she did. She competed with Briana. Why would she want to compete, right, with someone that's really a child? She's a child to Miss Season. She wanted to compete and outshine the ex. Why? Why would she want to do that? Huh? LaTruth had a whole marriage that he never healed from when he met this lady. This lady met him before he even filed for a divorce. But instead of him taking accountability and saying, I'm not over Briana, he didn't tell her that. I'm pretty sure he probably said, like he came out here and told everybody, I wanted a divorce within the first year of marriage. Instead of just being honest and taking accountability and saying, right now, I'm hurting. I miss my motherfucking family. I miss my wife. I miss my children. I'm hurting. But let's be honest. Should we put all of this on LaTruth? Should LaTruth have said that to her? Or should she have already known that? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Do you think LaTruth should have took accountability and came out and told her the truth? I'm hurting. I miss my wife. I miss my children. I miss my marriage. Or do you think that she should have already knew that? Huh? From her experiences, from her being older than him, for her being divorced 2 times, and I'm sure in other relationships, huh? LaTruth turned his pain into a storyline. He played the victim, right? And Miss Season, what did she do? She sat there, she listened to everything this man said. She believed everything this man said, and she thought she could do what Briana couldn't do. She said Briana couldn't keep him because Briana couldn't please him. He's too much man for Briana, but he's just enough man for me. That's what she thought. That's what she thought. So I see some people said LaTruth should have took accountability and told her he still missed his family. And some people said she should have known that. So it looks like it's 50-50 in the comments. It looks 50-50. Some people saying that he should have took accountability, and some people is saying that she should have known that this man was still hurting over his family. Any real reasonable person, especially if you've been married. Now, if you haven't been married, you may not know. But baby, a divorce hurts. I don't give a damn. It hurt. Even if it just hurts your damn pocket, it hurts. Divorce hurts. Even if you know in your hearts of hearts you should not be with this person. This person mean you no good. Divorce hurts. I'm sure we all in this audience, even if we've never been married, we've been through a breakup. Well, if you've been through a breakup, a divorce probably hurt worse than the breakup. The breakup meaning a boyfriend, girlfriend. If you had somebody that you was in love with, that you made plans with, a future with, made children with, when y'all split up, baby, it hurt. It hurt, baby. It hurts. She's been through a divorce 2 times. I'm pretty sure Miss Season knew that. Now, this was Robert's first divorce. So now, to be honest with you, this may have been Robert's first breakup, like real breakup. Now I know him and uh damn, I was about to call her potato head. What's her name? Sierra. Him and Sierra broke up. But I believe that, they broke up, but because Sierra left her body open for him, right? So when a woman, if you a woman, and if you and the man, y'all break up, and if you leave your body available for him, that breakup is different because he know he can still sleep with you. So it's different. He ain't gonna grieve you because he know he still have access to you. All he got to do is call your silly ass up on the phone and say, hey, let me slide through. And you gonna say, okay. So those type of breakups are different. They break up, but they can still screw you. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't really broke up. You just pushed to the side. You just a piece of tail when he wants it. So you ain't really broke up. Do you understand me? I think right now, if LaTrue still wanted to sleep with Sierra, he can. I believe that. I believe if he called her up right the hell now and said, you know what, I'm coming down there. I want to see my grandchild, but I want to rub on them nipples. I want to feel on that flat I want to feel on that flat booty of yours. She gonna be like, you do? I ain't think you wanted it no more. It's still here. This natural body is still here. I do believe that she would let him hit. Now that's just my belief, okay? So I believe that Briana and him was his first real breakup, baby. That was his first real breakup. She had to know that this man was hurting. But like I said, she sat there, listened, believed him, and all that stuff. And she said to herself, I'm going to do better than Briana. I'm going to outshine Briana. I'm not going to be jealous. I'm not going to be insecure. I'm not going to be overbearing. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm going to talk to you nice. I'm never going to cuss you out. I'm going to clean up behind you. I'm going to wine and dine you. I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to outshine Briana. I'm going to be better for you than Briana was. That is why she called Briana a little girl. Let me put that one back up. She called Briana a little girl. But the thing about it is, Briana was a little girl compared to her. Now that's much better. These beautiful women do not class with little girls such as yourself. They don't want self-absorbed adulterers, right? Liars, bad mothers who don't cook nor clean, etc., and who lie about being abused on their panel. But then she want to come out here and say abuse is in many forms. Physical abuse is not the only abuse a woman could endure. There is mental, there is emotional, there's different forms of abuse. But you literally took that away from Briana. You called her a little girl and talked about her being an adulterer. But she should have signed fornicator, honey. Because I'm sure God probably look at a fornicator the same way he looks at an adulterer. Right? A sin is a sin. You got this old fornicator, and hell, she was an adulterer. Because let me tell you something. Do you know that you don't have to actually be the one married, right, to be called an adulterer? But if you sleep with a married man, you are an adulterer too. Am I right or am I wrong? If you're single yourself, but you sleep with the married man, aren't you an adulterer too? Or is it just the man or which one is it? Let me know, y'all. How are we labeling that? Is the person that's married the only adulterer? Or is the adulterer the one that's married and the one that's sleeping with the married adulterer? Huh? She wants to call Briana an adulterer, but she didn't call Robert an adulterer. If Briana was an adulterer, then she's an adulterer, and LaTruth is an adulterer, right? Huh? Bad mother who don't cook nor clean, right? But now she wants sympathy. She wants sympathy. She said she said the Bible calls her a whore. Y'all are too funny. She said if she couldn't do better in the first marriage being a wifey, why she thought she could do better than his ex-wife. Girl, I wouldn't have never put myself in those shoes thinking that I can do better. No. Even if she got with him, she should have, like I said many, many times before, she should have said, that's your fight. I'm not getting in that. I don't know y'all's story. I don't know what she did to you. I wasn't behind those closed doors. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I want to be your peace starting now. I don't want to deal with whatever happened between y'all. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to get involved with what happened between you and your ex. I want to be your peace right now. Don't discuss with me what your ex did to you. Go talk to a tree. Hell, you're out there telling social media. Don't you think that's enough? Now, I'm going to tell you something. I would have hated to be Miss Season. Because if we social media people heard enough of Robert whining and crying about his ex, I know that this lady heard listen, that's what she mad at, y'all. Miss Season is mad because she had to lay there and hear that shit. She had to lay there and soak up his tears and wipe off his wounds. But she didn't know why he was bleeding. She thought the man was bleeding because Briana came out here and exposed him. No, this man was bleeding because he was missing his family. But she was too gullible and naive to see it. She was too gullible to see it. Too gullible to know the real damage, the real wounds. It's called narcissistic injury, right? But she up here thinking, this man came to me as if he had PTSD. PTSD. Girl, that man was under narcissistic injury. Honey, he was missing his family. And he figured, he was like, I fumbled my family. Fuck, what was I thinking? God damn it, how am I going to fix this? How am I going to get her to just come back to me? His ego was too big to ask his wife back. Too big. Too big. She's like, I'm going to nurse you back to health. And I believe she voluntarily did it. I do not believe LaTruth asked her for her help. I don't believe LaTruth said, can you please nurse me back to health? Can you please pull me up by my bootstrings? Can you please help heal my hurt feelings? I do not believe LaTruth asked her for any help. I believe she volunteered her services. She volunteered that shit. Yeah. She did. She did. Now, let me explain something right now. She's out here now trying to say that he's a narcissist, right? But let me tell you what something that a narcissist does. Is a certain thing called narcissistic recycling. I had to look that shit up after I heard it. Narcissistic recycling. What is that? Narcissist people, they manipulate, right? And what they do, they repackage their old relationship to gain new supply. All right. Narcissistic recycling. So I'm sure whatever shit he fed Briana to woo her, he fed to her. Whatever he fed Briana to woo Briana, because y'all know, if you can think back, Briana dealt with the bullshit between him and Sierra when they first got together, right? And what he did, he talked about Sierra so bad to Briana that he had Briana fighting with Sierra in the beginning, because that's what a narcissist does. He talk about the ex so you can dislike the ex, so you can never team up with the ex to find out how he really is. Okay? That's what narcissist does. They repackage their relationship to gain new supplies. So he dogged Sierra out to Briana. Briana didn't like Sierra, thought Sierra was the bad person and all this bullshit. I'm pretty sure she fell for the damn banana in the tailpipe, just like Miss Season did when it came to Briana. So he dogged Sierra out to Briana, and he dogged Briana out to Sierra. And I'm sure he's dogging Miss Season out. Excuse me. Let me start over. He dogged Sierra out to Briana. He dogged Briana out to Miss Season. And I'm sure he's dogging Miss Season out to whoever the hell else, okay? Whoever's up next, whether it's Amoira, Simone, whoever. They continue. It's called narcissistic recycling. They manipulate the women by repackaging the same old relationship to gain new supplies. They always use shit like she didn't appreciate me narrative. She cheated on me narrative. She abused me narrative. She called me out my name. Okay? She didn't cook. She didn't clean. She was a whore. The same as shit that he said. He came out and told the world that Sierra cheated on him. Sierra said, I never cheated on you. But everybody believed that Sierra cheated on him. He even said that he caught another man in Sierra's house. Sierra's like, that shit never happened. But because Sierra is missing a couple of screws, right? And come out here and explain how she writes, no one believes Sierra. They like, oh, you a potato head. You don't know what you're talking about. Ah, the truth already told us the truth. You cheated on him. You a whore. You a bad mom. You this, you this, you this. You this, you this, you this. He recycled the same as verbiage, the same as manipulation tactics to gain new supply. Okay? And guess what happens to the new supply? They eat that shit up. But let me tell you why they eat it up. It's their ego that's eating that shit up. Why? Because they want to prove that they are better than the woman that the man is complaining about. Briana did the same shit. Briana wanted to prove to Robert that she was better than Sierra. Okay? She ignored Sierra. Sierra said, I tried to tell Bree that I was still sleeping with him. Remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that, I'm sure. I tried to tell Bree how he was, and Bree didn't want to hear it. Why? Because it was her ego. It was her ego. They eat up that shit. They eat up that you're better than the ex. You're better than my ex. Season ate that shit up. The fact that that man laid in the bed beside her and dogged Briana out. Listen, the only way that this lady could even say these things, call her a self-absorbed, adulterer, liar, bad mother, don't cook, don't clean, and lied about her abuse, because she got that shit from Robert. She got that shit from Robert. She did. She got it from Robert, and she repeated it. She ate that shit up, okay? But let me tell you something, Miss Season, okay? You can't outshine a woman whose only mistake was loving him before you ever saw the truth. She loved him like your ass did. You loved him, right? Briana only fault was loving him. Sierra only fault was loving him. And you fell for the okie doke, just like Briana fell for the okie doke. Faulting the ex is always a bad move. Always the bad move, especially when you wasn't there. You don't know what went on. That's why it's not a good idea to stick your big ass nose in your new man and his ex relationship. It's never a good idea. If you want real peace, I'm talking about real peace, not half peace, not 3/4 peace, not 1/3 peace. But if you want real full peace, do not get involved with a man that's even still talking about his ex. Soon as he say the words, my ex did, walk away. Walk away. The fuck? She didn't appreciate me. When he started attacking his ex, say, you know what? You need a little bit more time. You need a little bit more time. You ain't ready for this relationship. My ex did or my ex didn't. My ex didn't cook. Walk away. My ex didn't clean. Walk away. Why you telling me that? What that got to do with me? What your ex did or did not do for you or to you? Walk away. Right? Don't let your ego make you find out the hard way. Her ego. I'm going to be better than her. I'm going to outshine her. She's a little girl. She didn't cook for you, but I will. She didn't clean up, but I will. She didn't do this, but I will. Right? She volunteered her services trying to outshine the ex. That's why it kills me. Actually, not kill me, but I find it very, very funny that she wants to come out now and offer one-on-ones. Girl, you ain't ready for no damn one-on-one. You don't have it together. You ain't ready for no one-on-one. You ain't healed yourself. She needs to go back out there and do more fucking snow angels. She ain't ready for no one-on-one. Relationship one-on-one. Don't drag your new man's ex. I could see if she come out here and say something like that, but she's not going to say that. Why? Because it's going to make her look bad. But that's what she should be coming out here and telling people. Let me tell you the mistakes that I made. Let me tell you what relationship 101 is. Don't get involved with your new man and his ex. Let them have that shit out. Matter of fact, back up, give them 50 feet to get over the ex. Don't lay up in the bed with a man and allow him to pillow talk in your ears about his ex, because that's exactly what she did. You can't outshine a woman whose only mistake was loving him before you saw the real truth, before his mask ever failed. You blame that woman. You wanted to outdo her. Well, you got what you wanted. Did it work? Did you outdo her? Huh? Did you? Let me tell you, Miss Season didn't just ignore Briana, though. She didn't. Like, Briana ignored Sierra. I keep on wanting to call her something else, y'all. Jesus, hold my tongue. Briana ignored Sierra. Sierra said it out her own mouth. She ignored me. I tried to tell her and she didn't want to hear it. Briana ignored Sierra, but Miss Season didn't just ignore Briana. She joined in on attacking Briana. She recruited the content creators to silence Briana's truth and help tear her down. But now she's out here screaming, listen to me, listen to me. This is what they do. They try to silence me. This is a different form of abuse. You can't do this. No, shame belongs to the one who caused it, not me. She wants them to redirect their anger at LaTruth and not her. And she thought that she had most of them in her pockets, and she thought that's what they were going to do. Now, let me clarify. There are some that has done that are saying, I believe Miss Season. I believe that this man manipulated and gaslit and abused her. I believe Miss Season. I believe that Robert did what Miss Season said. They team Season. She does have a few. She does have a few. But the majority is saying, I don't give no dams. You should have known better. So they're not team Miss Season, but you do have about maybe, I don't know, 10. You got about 10. But she's basically saying shame belongs to the one who caused it. She's right. But the fact that you did the exact same thing to Briana, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? But listen, That's not how karma works. That's not how karma works. Karma doesn't work with, I tried to silence another woman, but I'm going to get them to listen to me. Karma don't work that way. You didn't want Briana to be heard, and you ain't going to be heard. Some people going to hear you, but majority of people ain't listening to you. Or they listening to you and they don't give no damns. One commenter said, I used to love going out there and listening to her. Now she's beginning to make me sick. They saying Miss Season content is making them sick. They tired of sitting up there and looking at her and listening to her, wanting to be a victim. They sick of this beautiful smile on her face because they know this smile, behind this smile is pain because she didn't get what she wanted. Now, I get it. Miss Season probably did more for Robert than she did with any other relationship. She seemed like she put her heart in this one and still lost. That's why she up there now talking about something. I don't think I'm ever getting married. Fuck marriage now. I'll just be by my goddamn self. Robert done changed her whole mind about marriage in a matter of what, a couple of months? He done changed her whole mind. That mass fell and she like, goddamn. She's really blaming herself. Why? Because she's like, damn it, I should have saw it coming and I didn't. I didn't see it coming. This man done changed her whole mind. And she spoke of that. They gonna keep poking, they gonna keep picking, and that's exactly what he doing. Poking and picking. This man done told his supporters, ignore Miss Season. In so many words, he said, ignore Miss Season, but go get this person your likes, give this person your likes, give that person your likes, and give this person your likes. He literally, intentionally left her out of the go show love to this person category, okay? Purposely. That is why Miss Season said, they gonna poke and they gonna pick and they go poke and they go pick and they go poke and they go pick. And listen, she even said they're gonna go and they're gonna marry somebody, and then he poked fun at her yesterday or the day before and said, I went and got married, y'all. I just went and got married. Everybody tuned in. Who did he marry? Who did he marry? The truth said, I married myself. The truth said, I married myself. Why? Because he's poking fun at her. She wanted to be married. I'll marry him. But the truth said, I would rather marry myself and be in control of myself before I will allow another person to control me or talk me into a marriage that I am not ready for. That I am not ready for. Platinum said, the truth read her today. She wasn't afraid to call her name. Oh, Latte. I thought you meant LaTruth. She wasn't afraid to call her name, but she didn't go in on her like she do Bree. She spoke truth about her needing to be on a couch. Sage is seasoned. They know her dirty tactics. Ooh. Well, I didn't hear it, but the thing of the matter is she thought she had those people wrapped around her finger, though. You understand what I'm saying? That's why she gave them personal shout outs and shit. She did that shit. I'm going to tell you, that's an actual manipulation tactics. Let me reel them in. Let me think that, they're my favorite bloggers. She thought she had those content creators reeled in. She really did. She thought she had them wrapped around her pinky finger. She thought they was going to protect her and help her go against him. I guarantee you this woman had thought a couple of times, yep, okay. I'm going to show you just how much I helped your supporters support you. She has something to prove. She does. She wants to show Robert, your supporters supported you because of my shout outs, because of how I lift you up. I was your biggest fan. Now, we've given her a lot of credit over here. You remember? We gave her and we gave, what was TC Nim group before y'all? TC Nim group before they split up. What was the name of that? I can't think of it, but we said that them people supported him. We said Sage in the City supported him heavily, and TC Nim group. I can't think of what TC Nim group was, but anyway, we said that they were the real supporters. Those content creators was not. The super fans. Thank you. We said the super fans and Sage in the City was supporting LaTruth because they shared his shit. And it was always LaTruth this, LaTruth that, LaTruth this, LaTruth that, LaTruth this, LaTruth that, while everybody else supported Briana. They was sharing Briana shit. They was tuned in and watched Briana go live. They wanted to see Briana. They wasn't studying LaTruth. They wasn't supporting LaTruth. They was fixated on Briana. Hell, I supported LaTruth more than they did. Ever did. Ever did. I supported LaTruth. I got LaTruth some views. You understand what I'm saying? I kept him relevant, along with Sage Season and along with the super fans. Okay? Yeah, because they supported Bree. All right? But she supported LaTruth. So she got a little big head about it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the one that kept traffic coming to your page. I'm the one that shared your shit. And she did. She shared a lot of his stuff. Even this one. Oh, no, not that one. This one. She shared about the beard oil. She promoted his beard oil. She promoted him. She promoted him. She did. She was over there going hard in the paint for her man. She was. On her little troll ass page. She promoted him. Right? Look at this one right here, y'all. Let me put this one up. I wasn't even going to put this one up today, but I'm going to put it up for y'all right quick. Let's put this one right here up. She definitely promoted him. She says, keep climbing, King. Your elevation is something to marvel at. And all he posted was the difficulty of co-parenting with an ex-lover. Okay? And she says, keep climbing, King. Your elevation is something to marvel at. But now she out here wanting to take credit for his elevation. You understand me? Now she wants to take credit. I'm going to snatch all my elevation back. I'm going to snatch all my power back. I'm going to snatch all my likes, views, and shares back. I'm even snatch back my marvel at statements I said to you. Because there's nothing to marvel at. There's not anything to marvel at. You hurting my feelings. You using me. You abusing me. I want that back. Now she wants her marvel back. She want her resources, all of them. She want her shares, her views, her coochie, her money, her resources. She want them back. You can't get them back. Girl, cut your losses, baby. Cut your losses. Cut them. She better cut them losses or she going to lose her mind, one or the other. I would rather cut my losses than to lose my mind, wouldn't you? Let me put this one up right here, y'all. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Now, I ain't gonna do this to y'all all night. I ain't gonna put all of them up. Then I ain't gonna have enough for no more lies. But I gotta put this one up, baby. I gotta put this one up because she said June 2023. This chick is really sick. And she should be held accountable for every lie she tells. Robert Hampton, I sure hope you sue this little girl for the defamation. This is mind-blowing when everyone knows she's a liar. Woo, 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 woo. She was a little girl, remember? I hope you sue this little girl for defamation. She is mind-blowing when everyone knows she's a liar. This is coming from a woman that didn't spend one day in their home. Not one day in their home. She don't know what Briana went through behind closed doors. But guess what she did? She believed him. She let her damn ego soak all that shit up, right? She believed everything that he said. And y'all know Robert said everything Briana said was a lie. Everything. And guess who believes that everything that Briana said was a lie as well? Miss Season, Miss Vivica, Miss Naivete. She believed that everything was a lie. She posted this on her page, June 2023, while she's still sleeping with this married man. This adulterer posted This chick is really sick. So can we say she's sick? Huh? Can we say Miss Vivica is sick? Can we say that? She said Briana was sick for coming out here and wanting to tell her truth. She was sick. She was sick, but yet she wants grace. Huh? She wants grace. But Briana was sick. The little girl was sick. For every lie she tells, Robert Hampton, I sure hope you sue this little girl for defamation. This is mind-blowing when everyone knows she's a liar. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, Lord. She said, and her man still worried about Bree and not her. That's why she still has a deep hate for Bree. That's it. She knows she could not get her man mind off of Briana because she didn't. This lady let her ego eat up the stories, the falsehoods, the storyline that LaTruth sold her. He pillow talked with this woman and she drunk it. She sat there and drank up all that shit. Why? Because she thought she can outshine Bree. That's what she tried. Again, she attacked Bree. Karma don't always come fast, but when it does, it teaches you empathy. I think she have empathy now, y'all. What y'all think? Do you think she's operating from a place of empathy? Or do you think she's just operating from a place of embarrassment? Which one? Empathy, or is she just embarrassed? Do you think, I don't think she's operating from a place of empathy. You want to know why? Because empathy would make her apologize to Briana. Empathy would say, you know what? Shit, I was wrong. I was dead ass wrong. I ignored you, but not only did I ignore your pain, your tears, your cries, I joined in and I attacked you. Okay? Right? Now she up here talking about abuse is an atrocity. Mental, emotional, physical, psychologically, and financially. But when Amoira was trying to teach this shit on Talk About It with Amoira, she was over there doing what? Cancel this bitch. Cancel this bitch. But now she wants us to know that there's different levels of abuse. There's different levels of abuse, even though she put out there that Briana was lying, that everything that came out Briana's mouth was a lie, and she was hoping that Robert sued this little girl. This is mind-blowing when everyone knows she's a liar. Why does she say everyone? Because she helped recruit people to spread those falsehoods against Briana. Why? Because she wanted Briana canceled, boycotted, canceled. She over here hollering, Sage always going to expose. Well, guess what? Amoira is always going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about your goofy ass until I get tired of talking about you. You brought this shit on yourself. Baby, you tried to play me talking about you hold the last piece. Bitch, please, I got it. Checkmate that, hoe. I got the last piece. And the fat lady ain't saying, baby, and I ain't throwing it away until I get ready to throw it away. I hold the last piece. I do. Nate holds the last piece. You heard me? You feel me? I hold the last piece. That part. And I throw it away when I get ready. Y'all, that's my commentary for today. I ain't letting up off this chick. I don't care what she say, all right? Until she do right by Briana, until she gets some empathy in her heart and feels that every victim deserve to be heard, not just her, then she is not going to be able to come out here and tell her story silently. I'm on that ass, okay? I'm on that ass. I'm on that ass. Yes, abuse is wrong on every level. It is. But she ain't going to get to silence another victim while she be heard. That's not how it's going down on Talk About It with Amoira, okay? Until she realized and take accountability of her part in this bullshit. Talking about some break the cycle, toxic patterns, psychological warfare, emotional abuse recovery, hashtag narcissist, hashtag you took part. You played your role. Hashtag involved. Hashtag involved. Hashtag karma, bitch. Hashtag karma. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all for pulling up to your girl once again, blessing your girl. Let me give y'all a shout out. And guess what? I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your Friday night. Even if you got to throw it back in a circle, go out to the club, scrub the ground, do whatever you're going to do, because I'm more about to go do what she going to do, okay? Anyway, I thank y'all for coming through. Thank you, Sonia C. Thank you, Binky. Thank you. I am Glenn for real. She said, hey, more modern chats. Happy Friday. Happy Friday right back to you. Thank you, Juanette. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you, Miss Go Getter. Happy Friday. Lashina. Happy Friday, baby. Thank you. Des with the T. Thanks for the gym. Let's go, baby. You got it, baby. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Miss Pamela. She said, hey, Loud Talkers. Hey, girl. Here go my girl, Candy. How do you get this grimy with someone you never met and don't know? Jealousy. Let's support the host and send a super chat. 23 more to go. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. C Page. Thank you. Amoira told your dumbass. Amoira last laugh. Yes, baby. I hold it. I hold it. You know, there's a song. Oh, let me play it before we go. Hold on. Let me play this song. Y'all listen. I'm going to have to silence it after I get off my live. But I want to play this song right here. Hold on. Ooh. It's one verse in there. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play this, but it's really only one verse in there that I want y'all to hear. But in order for me to let y'all hear it, I may have to play the whole thing, but I'm gonna delete it when I get off. But let me finish giving y'all a shout out. C Page, thank you, baby. Veronica, thank you. That MF, thank you. Jess, thank you for renewing your membership. Rita, thank you so very much. You're too smart. Should have known better. That's right. Reese Cup, thank you, baby. She said, hey, my sis, to go to more. I love you and I respect you. Okay, Jerome Smith. Thank you, baby. Who we at? We got Vanita. Thank you, baby. Vanessa, $5 Friday. Let's go. Let's go. Support her more and her content. Thank you so much. Dwight, ex-lover. I've been waiting on this video. Thank you, baby. Sonia C. Thank you. Lynn Ross. Thank you. And Miss Bonner. Yes, stay in that ass. Go and is. But I want y'all to hear something right quick. Hold on, y'all. Y'all tell me if y'all ever heard this one right here. Baby. Here we go. Let's listen to it. Listen, he can leave you, but that means nothing. A rose will be a rose. You have to take your power and you have to know just because a man walk out of your life does not mean that you are not still the same rose that you was when you was with this man. Listen, you gotta get your power back. You gotta know who you are. Listen, I listen to music like this to lift me up. I love this song. A rose is still a rose. And if anybody going through any type of breakup or anything, this is the type of music you need to gravitate to. This is how you get through healing right here. This is how you have to know who you are. A rose is still a rose. Whether that man is in your life or he walks out, you still hold the power. Miss Season needs to know that she's still a rose, even though I don't like her. She needs to know if she was a rose with LaTruth, she's still a rose without him. They will stay sometime and they will walk. And if they want to walk, let their asses walk. You still hold the power. You have to know that. A rose is still a rose. But when you want to lash out at somebody else and then you wondering, you in pain now, right? It don't feel good. It really doesn't feel good. But both women, Briana and Miss Season, need to know that they still hold the power. They still hold the power. And it ain't always coming out and exposing your ex. Your ex gonna expose himself. He will get his. But baby, a rose will always be a rose. A rose will always be a rose. I'm telling you, I don't get how people don't tap out to these type of songs and get it embedded in your soul. This is healing. You have to know who you are. Now that's Aretha Franklin. If anybody want to know, just look up "A Rose Is Still a Rose" by Aretha Franklin, right? Baby, that song right there got me through some things, okay? And I hope it helped anybody else that may be going through something. You got to know who you are. Know that you still a rose. If that man walk, because sometimes they will walk. Sometimes they'll walk and it ain't even your fault. But if they walk, let them walk. You still hold the power. You can't keep them all. You ain't going to win them all, okay? She said, do y'all think he's still married? To who? Briana? No. Is that who you're talking about? Is he still married to Briana? No, they divorced, baby. No, he's not married. No. But anyway, she said that part, they exposed themselves and they will expose themselves. I promise you they expose themselves. They will expose themselves and simply because they're going to get comfortable. The truth will get comfortable. He came out here, he did what he did, whatever the case may be. She says, no, he was referring to marrying himself. Oh, yeah. Listen, he will come out here. He did what he did to Bree. People believed him. He did what he did to Miss Season. People's going to believe him. The pattern will continue. Narcissists will continue what works. The pattern will continue. If he feel like he got away with it with Briana, he got away with it with Miss Season, we will see another Briana or Miss Season. Just wait for it. Well, I ain't saying it's going to be tomorrow, next month, 2 years from now. We don't know. But we will see it again. Okay? We will see it. Until literally his flying monkeys stop protecting him, he will continue to do this and he will continue to poke, pick. You understand what I'm saying? And he will continue to be who he is, you know? But hey, everything has their day. Every good thing comes to an end. Thank you, Marley, so very much. Thank you, Platinum. She said, buy you some colas. I'll catch a replay. Thank you, baby. And thank you, Angela. She said, I missed the live, but I will catch the replay. Thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all. Candy said, let them go. TD Jakes did a sermon on that, and my best friend sent it to me 15 years ago. Baby, it's free. It freed me. Girl, child, I see you about to make me pull that one up, honey, because, child, you know, I live by that too, baby. You hear me? Hold on. Look. Child, let me put that one on here too, child. Why not? Hold on. Where is that? Where is that? Here you go. I hope this is the good one and not the I hope this is the good one and not the one that was staticky. Hold on. Let's put it up right quick.
Goes back, but and there are people who can walk away from you. And hear me when I tell you this: when people can walk away from you, let them walk. When people can walk away from you, let them walk. I can sit down now. I preach. I can sit down. I don't need to make an altar call or nothing. I don't have to hoop. I don't have to make you shout. I have just preached right now. When people can walk away from you, let them walk. I don't want you to try to talk another person into staying with you, loving you, calling you, caring about you, coming to see you, staying attached to you. I mean, hang up the phone. When people can walk away from you, let them walk. That's true. I don't care how wonderful they are. I don't care how attracted you are to them. I don't care what they did for you 20 years ago. I don't care what the situation is. When people can walk away from you, let them walk. Because your destiny is not tied to the person who left.
That's right.
You don't hear me? You don't want me this morning. You better leave me alone. You better run out of here. Don't let my voice fool you. Ain't nothing wrong with my head. Your destiny is never tied to anybody that left. The Bible said that they came out from us, that it might be made manifest that they were not of us. For had they been of us, no doubt they would have continued with us. People leave you because they're not joined to
That's
you.
right.
And if they're not joined to you, you get super glue and you
And won't.
can't make them stay.
That's right.
Let them go.
Let them go. And I'm gonna stop it right there. Yes, honey, you can get super glue and try to hold them, to make them stay. And listen, super glue won't make them stay if they're not supposed to be with you. Let them go. If they want to walk, let them walk. If they want to walk, let them walk. You know what I mean? So anyway, I don't know what y'all think before we leave. Do you think that we're gonna continue to see either the shares of the video? Because that's what she's doing now. She ain't really, well, you know what? She did do something, y'all. Hold on. She wrote something. I forgot to tell y'all this one right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up because she did say something and I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see what she wrote. And y'all already know who she's referring to. This one right here. She says, she's just sharing things right now. She just shared triangulation. She just sharing all her old stuff. But she wrote on this one this morning, y'all. She said, loyalty isn't proven when it's easy. Loyalty is proven when you're not in the room. What do y'all think she was talking about, y'all? What do y'all think that she is referring to when she says that? It's proven when you're not in the room. What do y'all think? Let me know. I'm going to tell you what I feel like she's saying. Let me see, did anybody say anything? She said, Carmen's filling the block on that old lady laughing my ass off. I let the walk run or spirit do the dash and dash your bad spirit right out of my life. Yes, I believe that she's talking to the supporters too. And I believe that what she's trying to say is um basically loyalty isn't proven when it's easy, but it's proven when you're not in the room, like when you're not around, when you're not in their chats and stuff like that. I feel like she's talking to Robert's supporters saying, yeah, when it was easy, when when things wasn't bad, when y'all didn't know that he was manipulating me and lying to me and emotionally abusing me, I had y'all loyalty. But now I no longer have y'all loyalty when y'all see what the real is and behind my back when I'm nowhere around. And also, I think she's, not trying to talk about the man, but when she was in Joffy's chat, Joffy was nice. Not Joffy. I'm so sorry, Joffy. What's the guy named Dham? When she was in Dham chat, Dham was nice to her, right? And he was praising her. But when she was not in the chat, he was dragging her and he was dogging her. So I think that she's saying, when I'm around, y'all are nice to me. But when I'm not around, y'all show just how much y'all don't really fuck with me. So she's saying loyalty isn't proven when it's easy. Loyalty is proven when you're not in the room. Okay. She's saying, I can't believe basically that you guys are doing this. All right. Now, I did ask ChatGPT what it means, and it says true loyalty isn't about how people treat you when you're present, but it's about whether they defend or respect you when you're not around. Hold on one second. Somebody is calling. Hey, what's up? Uh-huh. All right. Sorry about that. I'm about to get off in a few minutes. But anyway, true loyalty isn't about how people treat you when you are present. It's about whether they defend or respect you when you're not around. So the message is about testing loyalty through absence, implying that someone's real character shows when they're not being watched or when you're not there to hear what they say about you. Okay. So basically, that's what she's saying. She's feeling betrayed by the very ones that she thought was cool with her or she had wrapped around her finger. She's feeling betrayed. All right. She feels that people have betrayed or switched up on her and now is dragging her. All right. It says it's the kind of quote people use when they're trying to paint themselves as loyal while hinting that others have talked behind their backs or didn't defend them when she wasn't around. So in short, she's saying, I was loyal to you, but you weren't loyal to me when I wasn't around. It is a passive aggressive, some of y'all showed your true colors type of post. So she is definitely hearing and seeing the posts and the videos that are going up from the very ones that she thought had her back and she felt should have came out and defended her against LaTruth. Okay. Now, to be honest, she was in the sticks with them more than LaTruth was. She was in these secret chats with them, not LaTruth. She was in these group chats with them, not LaTruth. She was behind the scenes talking to them on the phone, not LaTruth. She probably even got them in touch with LaTruth in some type of capacity. So she feels betrayed, okay? She's like, how can y'all take his side when we are the ones that had the bond? Y'all didn't bond with him. Y'all bonded with me. This man showed y'all no attention. I'm the one that had him shout y'all out. If I would not have told him to shout you guys out or show y'all any attention, you would not have done so. But now you basically turn on me. That's what she's saying. Now you basically turn on me when I was the one. I was the one that made it happen. I was the one that made LaTruth even pay any type of attention to you. I was the one. But that's how y'all do me. So she's basically trying to say that they're not loyal and she sees it. She sees it and she feels it. I was loyal to y'all. I gave y'all shout outs. I posted y'all shit on my page. I put y'all on the map. Y'all wouldn't even be, no one would even know who y'all were if I did not share your content on my page. I helped build you is basically what she's saying. Now, there is some content creators that she did share their shit a lot. And that's what she's basically trying to say. I was loyal to y'all. I didn't turn against y'all. She probably even saying, I could have came out and spilt the beans on this man, but because I was team truth, not team LaTruth, but team truth, I didn't do it. I was loyal to y'all. And now that I'm not sitting in the very chat that you're talking in, y'all betrayed me. I shared y'all shit. That's what she's trying to say. Okay? It's basically a self-pity post. That's it. That's all. Self-pity subliminals to Robert supporters. Okay? She feels betrayed. She feels that they switched up. She felt better connected with them than than Robert. She's like, I was in these chats. I was in the grind with y'all. I came and supported y'all. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, liking your shit. I was sharing your posts. I got people to come to your page. My page was jumping and I had people come check you out. Now that y'all have built y'all channels, got 3,000, 5,000, 8,000, 10,000 followers. Now this is how you do me. This is how you do me. But anyway, she did that 10 hours ago. Right before she did one of the cruelest tactics of abuse is silencing and shaming the victims. It was done around the same time. Okay. So anyway, honey, I love y'all. I just hope y'all really enjoyed this live. If you did not catch it from the beginning, go back and hit that thumbs up and share. I love y'all, but I'm going to catch y'all later. Bye. Have a good weekend. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow anyway, though. Good night, y'all.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
Yay!
She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there.
She kept talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers don't be want to listen. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.